Hey everyone, thanks for coming to my page, White Tiger Healing. I appreciate you coming and bringing your energy. Today I wanted to explain the process of having a BQH session, a Beyond Quantum Healing session. What does that generally look like? What's involved? So if you contact me, email me, or book a session with me, I will send you a document that has basically prerequisites or advice, like some meditations, some guided meditations to build up to the day, just to help your mind relax, get into that mode. But yeah, it's nothing crazy. It's just little recommendations, having a little bit of exercise beforehand, or eating a light snack, a light meal beforehand, not having anything to drink the night before, or not having too much caffeine in that morning, those kinds of things. So I will send you over that when you book or if you inquire. And then the actual session itself. So we want to slide out about 4 hours for it, because we are going to do a little pre-interview. I'm going to ask you some questions about, your personal history within your family dynamics, within your personal life, sort of so I can get a view of exactly what you're looking for, and so I can guide you the best during your session, so I can know what might come up, and how to navigate that in the best way. So we do a little pre-interview questions, and then the actual session itself is like a guided meditation. So I will guide you step by step. We do a water intention. So we put our intention into a glass of water, and then we drink that water, and that basically sets the mood, sets the tone for the entire session itself, because we are intentionally putting what we want to get out of this session into our water, ingesting it, taking it in, and that really sets it all in, and it's really powerful. This is a very big key in doing this. Then we do a mind-heart coherence, where we are aligning our minds and our hearts, not only our own minds and our hearts, but mine and yours, so that we are connected on a very deep level. And then we go further into the induction process, where I induce you into a very deep meditation or a hypnosis, okay, which is it's not something that you go under and then you don't remember. You're very conscious. Most people are very conscious. Some people slip into theta state, which they don't remember everything, but that is rare, okay? Most of the time you're very conscious the whole time, you're very aware. And so then we go in to this deep, relaxing meditation, and I guide you in, and then we go into the session, and then that's where the trust steps in. That's when we connect with your higher self, with your spirit team, and they guide us the rest of the way, which is you and me and our teams combined, right? And we are allowing this to happen. We are trusting the sensations, the visions, the feelings that we are getting where we are, so that we can have the best possible outcome. And I will guide you through every step of the way, and I don't want you to worry. There's no expectations here of anything. It doesn't have to go any certain way or be any certain thing. They are all so unique. They're so unique to you. And so even if you go under and you're like, it's black, it's dark, I don't see anything, that's okay. Because I have the tools, I can still guide you through and make sure that we can get every little sensation. And the more that we pick up, the more the story builds, the more the vision builds. Okay? And it feels like a dream or a daydream. And it's okay if it feels like you're making it up. That is very, very common, okay? I felt that way too. So we have to really learn to trust what we're being shown, trust ourselves. It is all coming from us. There is nothing outside of us, right? So it is our own bodies, our own selves, combined with our higher selves, combined with our spirit teams, using us as a channel, as a portal to show ourselves what we need to see, what we need to hear, taste, smell, so we can get the best answer, so we can get the lesson that they're trying to show us, that we are trying to show ourselves, right? So it's all coming from you, and you have to trust yourself and just go with it. And the more you go with it, the more you trust, the bigger the picture will become. And then the more we can get into it deeper and deeper, and then the bigger it builds. Okay, so then we are shown scenes. So we go scene to scene. I will guide you through these scenes, and you will be shown as much or as little as you need. It is completely up to your higher self, your team. Okay, so we are going along with it. We're discovering, we're asking questions, and we're going with it. Then you will come to me. Beforehand, you will come up with about 5 to 12 questions that you would like to ask your higher self, your spirit team, and we'll eventually get to a place where you can ask those questions. So we'll get to a place where your team is there, where your higher self is there, or when we may come into the presence of a divine being, of a guide, of an angel, or a team of angels. It could be so many different things. It doesn't even have to be manifest like that. It could be, fairies, whatever your team is or looks like, or whatever it is that you resonate with. And you will know when we are in the presence of those who can answer our questions. You will know. And then we begin to ask these questions, and we get the answers that are given to us and channeled through us. Okay, so this is just one example. This is kind of a basic outline of what happens during a BQH session. What actually happens is extremely unique to each individual and is impossible to predict, because it is completely your own version, and we are kind of going into the unknown together, and I am just guiding you through your own visions, your own sensations, your own experiences that you're having, and just so you can get the most out of it. So that in a nutshell is what is going down during a BQH session. Now, it doesn't matter what you believe in, if you have like a religious background, or if you're just a spiritual person, you believe in aliens, fairies, anything or nothing at all. You just have to stay open to receive, open to what's coming through. And the biggest key is trusting yourself. And that, I think, is the biggest lesson here that we learn is that to trust ourselves, to trust what our bodies, what our minds, what our higher selves are trying to tell us, are trying to show us, and giving your power back to yourself, that you are in the driver's seat, that you are responsible for your healing, for your experience, for your life, everything, right? So that is the biggest takeaway, I would say, from a BQH session. I am merely a guide. I am merely here to help you navigate within your own mind. And that is my role here, and that's all. So I want to show you how much power and just how how in control you are of this. And you're not alone, you're never alone. And that just shows you that you aren't just this human being having this experience. You are this vast being with so much support, with so much help at all times. And that is a beautiful feeling. It's definitely a unique experience to have. So if that sounds interesting to you, then this might be a good option for you. And yeah, please, shop around to other practitioners. You have to vibe, you have to resonate with the person you're going to do this with. That will give you the best results. So there is a directory, quantumhealers.com. You can search for any practitioner in your area. These can be done online. So if you resonate with someone and they're not in your area, that's okay. Most people will do it online with you, and there is no difference whatsoever. Usually, not one bit of a difference over online. It's great, and it's actually nice because you get to be comfortable in your own space, in your own bed, or in your own house. So that helps with the comfortability and getting into it and the relaxing. But if you'd like to have an in-person session, that's great too. Me personally, I'm currently in Vista, California, but I will be in the Toronto area in Canada in late June till maybe fall. So that's just me. I will leave all my information down below if you are interested. And yeah, I would love to connect with you guys, and I really look forward to connecting on a deeper level, and having a journey together would be beautiful. So thank you for your time. I appreciate you guys and sending you so much love. Bye guys.